I'm working in the construction company as a site foreman and preparing for dispatch to the developing country for ODA projects. Let me ask you a question. Are you happy with your work? During your work, sometimes you may think, why am I doing this? Do I need to do it? What's the purpose of the work? Especially when you cannot see any immediate result, your worry would be even much bigger. Should I be here? Maybe I have something else to do. Yes, I'd had the same worries until I met one phrase that changed my life. My story goes back to January this year when I visited Uganda. I visited there for a project through an international NGO called World Vision Japan. We visited a South Sudanese refugee camp. Prior to the trip, I was so much excited what I could do. I will make a difference. I can contribute to the refugee community, I said to myself. However, once I heard the project details, I became unsure about its purpose. In a briefing, supervisor told us our project is to teach refugee children how to make toothbrushes. I felt, it sounds interesting, but does it have a tangible impact on the refugee community? We have only a few days with series of toothbrushes making workshops. I'm not sure whether I can make difference or not. When we arrived at Bidi Uganda and started our activity, I could not have a focus on what we are doing. In the workshop, children are excited to see us. However, they seem not much interested in teeth cleaning. We seem to entertain them, but could not really educate them. So on the third night in the camp, I went to the coordinator of the trip, Mr. Ito. Mr. Ito, I don't really get the purpose of this project. I don't think this brush will change their life. With a smile, he said, okay then. You wanna go back to Japan without doing anything? And continued, even if you cannot do everything, you can do something for someone. At the moment, my mind started to change. Maybe I won't see any changes during this visit, but if I sincerely work with refugees, my work might affect their future in the positive ways. I started believing in our actions. After that, I felt passionate to work harder to help them. To teach effectively, I tried to establish stronger relationship with those children. Outside of the lecture, I spend more time and play with them, so they will be engaged in the workshop. Gradually, I felt connected to the children. They become keen to learn new skills from us. Seeing activity, some adults even ask for the dental check to the dentist. I'm making small changes. Looking back, my experience in Uganda changed my way of thinking. The word from Mr. Ito, even if you cannot do everything, you can do something for someone, became my motto. Now, I'm honored to be a part of small changes. I started to see how my step would make the world better. Not everything, but something. This is what I remind myself of whenever I face difficulties. Sometimes we feel powerless, frustrated, or miserable by facing huge problems in the world, such as poverty, war, climate change, or political injustice. Yes, it is very true you cannot do everything. But remember, it is also true that you can do something for someone. Believing that your small effort gradually, your small effort, even your small effort gradually direct this world in the positive direction. Not everything, but something. Thank you.